Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Do you want to change your life? Then the first thing you need to change is the way you think. In today's video, we'll learn 5 powerful lessons from Bob Proctor. I'll speak slowly and use simple English so you can improve your English while learning ideas that can help you build a better future. So, take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's begin with the first lesson.
Lesson 1. Change your thinking, change your life. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever noticed that 2 people can face the same situation but get completely different results? One person sees a problem. The other sees an opportunity. One person says, "I can't do this." The other says, "I'll find a way." So, what's the difference? Very often, it's the way they think. Your thoughts influence your choices. Your choices shape your habits. And your habits slowly build your future.
Imagine wearing a pair of glasses with dirty lenses. Everything looks unclear. Not because the world has changed, but because the lens has changed. Your mindset works the same way. If you always tell yourself, "I'm not good enough, I always fail," nothing will ever change. Your mind starts believing those words. But what happens if you change the story? Instead of saying, "I can't learn English," say, "I can improve a little every day." Instead of saying, "I'm not ready," say, "I'm ready to take the first step." Small changes in your thinking can create big changes in your life. Because every success begins with one decision. And every decision begins with one thought. So today, pay attention to the words you say to yourself, because your mind is always listening. Changing your thinking is powerful, but there's something even more important, because many people believe they can't achieve great things even before they try. Why does that happen? Let's discover that in the next lesson. Let me ask you something. What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you can learn new skills? You can build a better life? You can reach your goals? Or do you often think, "I'm not smart enough. I'm too late. Success is for other people, not for me"? Here's something important to remember. Your beliefs are like invisible rules. They quietly guide your decisions every day. Imagine 2 students preparing for the same exam. The first student believes, "If I study every day, I can improve." The second student believes, "I'll never be good enough." Both have the same books, the same teacher, the same amount of time. But their beliefs are different, so their actions become different. One keeps learning, the other gives up too soon. After a few months, their results are completely different. Not because one was born smarter, but because one believed that improvement was possible. The same thing happens in real life. If you believe you can grow, you'll keep trying. If you believe nothing will change, you'll stop before you even begin. That's why it's so important to watch the words you repeat in your mind. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I can't do this yet." That one small word, "yet," can change everything. It reminds you that learning takes time. Growing takes time. Success takes time. You don't have to know everything today. You just have to keep improving. Little by little, day by day. Remember, the person you become tomorrow starts with what you believe about yourself today. Lesson 3. Your life changes when you take action. Let me ask you a question. How many great ideas have you never started? Maybe you wanted to learn English. Maybe you wanted to start a business. Maybe you wanted to become healthier. Or maybe you had a dream that still lives only in your mind. Here's the truth. Ideas don't change your life.
action does. Imagine a person who buys 10 books about success. He reads the titles, he watches videos, he makes plans, but he never takes the first step. Now imagine another person. She reads one book, learns one idea, and starts using it the same day. After 1 year, who do you think will see better results? The answer is clear. The person who took action. Knowledge is powerful, but only when you use it. Many people wait until they feel ready. They think, I'll start when I have more confidence. I'll start when I have more time. I'll start next month. But confidence doesn't come first. Action comes first. And every small action builds confidence. You don't have to change your whole life today. Just take one small step. Read one page. Learn 5 new English words. Exercise for 10 minutes. Write down one goal. Small actions may look unimportant today, but when you repeat them every day, they create a completely different future. So don't ask yourself, when should I start? Ask yourself, what's one small action I can take today? Because your future isn't built by your best intentions. It's built by your daily actions. Now, we've learned that our thoughts shape our life, our beliefs shape our future, and action turns dreams into reality. But there's one more lesson that connects everything together. It's the difference between people who only wish for success and people who actually create it. Let's discover that in the next lesson. Lesson 4. Take responsibility for your future. Let me ask you something. Who is responsible for the life you will have 5 years from now? It's a simple question, but many people don't like the answer. When something goes wrong, it's easy to blame other people. Some blame their parents. Some blame their boss. Some blame the economy. Some blame bad luck. Sometimes those problems are real. Life is not always fair. But here's something important to remember. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control what you do next. Imagine 2 people who both lose their jobs. The first person says, "My life is over." The second person says, "This is difficult, but I can learn a new skill and try again." The situation is the same, but their response is different. And that response changes their future. Every day, life gives you a choice. You can focus on excuses, or you can focus on solutions. Successful people are not successful because life is easy. They become successful because they keep asking, what can I do now? Instead of waiting for someone to save them, they decide to take the next step. Maybe it's a small step. Maybe it's only 10 minutes of learning. Maybe it's writing down one goal. Maybe it's sending one job application. Small actions, taken with responsibility, become big changes over time. Remember this. Your past may explain where you are today, but it does not have to decide where you'll be tomorrow. Your future begins the moment you take responsibility for it. Now, we've learned that our thoughts shape our life. Our beliefs shape our future. Action turns ideas into results. And responsibility puts us in control. There's just one lesson left. A lesson that brings all of these ideas together. And it may be the most powerful lesson of all. Let's discover it in the final part. Lesson 5. Create a clear vision for your life. Let's finish with one final lesson. A lesson that can change the direction of your life. Create a clear vision for your future. Imagine you're about to start a long journey. Before you leave, you choose your destination. Because if you don't know where you're going, every road will seem the same. Life works the same way. Many people work hard every day, but they never stop to ask, where do I really want to go? Without a clear vision, it's easy to become busy. But being busy is not the same as making progress. Take a quiet moment. Close your eyes. Think about your future. What kind of person do you want to become? What kind of life do you want to build? Don't think about what other people expect. think about what truly matters to you.
Now ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today to move closer to that future? Maybe it's reading one chapter of a good book. Maybe it's practicing English for 15 minutes. Maybe it's learning one new skill. Maybe it's simply believing that you can improve. Big dreams don't become real in one day. They become real one decision, one habit, and one step at a time. Every action you take today is a vote for the person you want to become tomorrow. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start with what you have, start where you are, and keep moving forward. Now, let's remember what we've learned today. First, change your thinking and you can change your life. Second, your beliefs shape your future. Choose beliefs that help you grow. Third, ideas become valuable only when you take action. Fourth, take responsibility for your future. Focus on what you can do today. And finally, create a clear vision for your life. Because a clear vision gives every step a purpose. These 5 lessons are simple, but if you practice them every day, they can change the way you think, the way you make decisions, and the way you build your future. So before this video ends, I want to ask you one final question. What is one dream you want to achieve in the next year? Write it down, read it every day, and take one small step toward it. Because great success doesn't begin with a perfect plan. It begins with one clear decision: to become a better person than you were yesterday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you improve your mindset and improve your English listening skills. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and join us for our next episode. 5 powerful lessons from Earl Nightingale. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and always remember, the future you dream about is built by the choices you make today. See you in the next video.